Welcome back, one and all, to Trails of Cold Steel 3. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time, exposition, Rean's shirt. Huh, just him without his jacket. Doesn't actually look bad, but I do like, the jacket looks cool. Then there's the unspeakable costume, dear God. For the whole anime edgelord, who's using very imagery that's very reminiscent of Judeo-Christianity for whatever reason. A device worn allows you to reject and shut out the world around you. Noise-canceling headphones, basically. A pair of goggles that lets you bask in the abyss of solitude of midnight at any time of day. In case you couldn't tell, this really isn't meant to be taken too seriously. It's just kind of cheesy. This is a free DLC. It's just there if you just don't want to take the story too seriously. A vestige of Rean's impressionable younger days. Wearing it will not unleash the dark power within you. I kind of wish he was wearing a shirt underneath it. Just because that buckle cannot be comfortable. Yuna's shirt, and it's just without the school jacket. And then there's Lloyd Banning's costume, that was the guy we played as at the epilogue at the end of the last game. I didn't much care for the epilogue. This is another free DLC. And I have to say, that actually looks kind of nice on her. I could see her being a pretty passionate police officer. Kurt's shirt, it's exactly what you think. It's just gonna go from that. Oh, and Elliot, Laura, and Fee are still on standby. Interesting. Okay. Check out the branch campus. Hello, Principal Le Guin. Now that clubs have been founded, the school seems to be finally coming together. We will arrange for equipment, but for the most part, the students themselves will be responsible for running their clubs. Be sure to guide the students to clubs that will enrich their stay here and not simply kill time. To be honest, I'm a little surprised. I wouldn't have expected you to be so gung-ho about student clubs. Well, I too am a graduate of Thor's. I feel it's my duty to carry on Thor's philosophy here at the branch campus. Thus, it makes perfect sense for us to have a flourishing group of clubs. It definitely seems like a good change of pace for the students. Their lives were in danger just the other day, but you wouldn't know that from looking at them now. Was that part of your plan? You can interpret it however you like, but our fledglings should now be well aware of the true meaning of the phrase, be ever vigilant, as though the world is a battlefield. It should be clear to any who lay eyes on Dreknor Fortress. Danger is ever present in this world of ours. We must live every day as though we're on the battlefield. To that end, we should treat our club activities as yet another form of training. Be ever vigilant, Ashen Chevalier. Yes, of course, I'll watch over these students. Not only as an instructor of Class 7, but as an instructor of Branch Campus. Well said. Oh, and one more thing. I made arrangements for the matter we spoke of. They should arrive tomorrow. Alright. About helping the townsfolk out. I'll do my best. Looks like I'm still the resident errand boy. Second floor. Over in the corner. In the computer room. This music is kind of relaxing. Yeah, I actually do like this music. It's got kind of a relaxing edge to it. Just kind of easy listening music. I like it. Kind of fits a school pretty well. Celestine. Let's take a look. What are you up to? Good day, Master Rean. I'm just fixing up some of the terminals. I've defragged them so they should operate more efficiently now. You know how to handle orbital computers too. What can't you do? Thanks again for coming to help us out here. Managing our dorms, doing maintenance on the computers. I don't know what we'd do without you. It is an honor to be of assistance. As I was sent here by my lord, I am simply performing my job. And though this is still a branch campus, it still has the same pleasant atmosphere I associate with Thor's. Why, it even brings back fond memories of my time helping out with the upper class dorm. I'm glad to hear it. It's been a while since I've been able to reach Patrick. I suppose he's swamped with work. Indeed, I'm told he's extremely busy with his duties to the Marquess. It's all thanks to you and your classmates. It's safe to say that he would not have grown half as much without your influence. Considering that he helped out here is just my way of repaying my debt of gratitude. Thank you. That's a pretty good point. I'll continue that in a minute. Also, I spoke with the principal. You've been processing all of the help requests we've gotten in, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is correct. I was told this was Lady Toa's job back when she was a student. I shall finish compiling them tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, as I was saying, in the very first meeting in Trails of Cold Steel 1, Patrick was a fucking prick. Aw, high and mighty, self-righteous ego. Whenever he challenged us to a duel, he wouldn't fight Eustace, wouldn't fight the girls, which noble upbringing, him not fighting the girls actually does make sense because you don't hit a lady. It's that simple. However, while he was still a prick constantly throughout the first game, he was level-headed enough to know when to take orders from Rean. Like when the Imperial Liberation Front attacked Heimdall. Rean told him to stay behind to protect the civilians. When Elise went into the old schoolhouse by mistake, he kept her safe while Rean and Crow dealt with the Magic Knight armor thing. In the second game, after their duel, Patrick defected from the Noble Alliance and fought alongside Rean. And now in the third game, they're shown to be pretty good friends. I do like this character development. That was very well written. As much of a prick Patrick was, and in some ways still is, he is a pretty well-rounded character. That's not an easy thing to do, to make a prick somewhat of a likable character. You know, aside from being like Tony Stark, where the prick behavior is just for comedy.
I'll help.
Nope. I'm not gonna be able to open anything.
Thanks.
Like, at all right now. Oh, Tita's up there cleaning him up, it looks like. She's working on something. Just like that. How do you like that, Val? It feels as though I have a greater range of movement on my shoulder. I know, right? Way to go, me! Mint, what are you doing up there?
Oh, hey, Rean! Guess what? I
Look out! Yep, I figured that was coming. Still young, it seems. Are you unharmed?
How? I'm just fine, thanks.
Nice one, Valimar. You need to be more careful. My heart skipped a beat there. Sorry. Now that I'm an engineer, I can appreciate just how cool you really are, Val. Well, when I was on the Courageous, I always wanted to do maintenance on you. Back then, Clara took care of everything. Ah, the silent Meister. I remember her. So silent. Thanks for coming, Mint. But I have to say, I'm surprised to see you here after the last field exercise. I just thought it might be good training for me. Not to mention, I wanted to be a reliable role model for the underclassmen. Well, it would have been asking too much of Tita with all the work she has to do. Thanks, Mint. We could really use your help around here. That was cute. Although I don't really like the, I guess, childish demeanor Mint has. Like, I don't know. A vending machine. Parts of the archaism? I see. Is this? It's a piece of the giant Aeon that appeared in the Sutherland province. I had the RMP bring me everything they were able to collect. Irving told them they shouldn't bother me with this, but who is he to decide? He must have really forced them. What were your findings? I can't do an accurate analysis with a piece this small. Although I can say one thing, from an engineering standpoint, the Aeon moved strangely. The alloy developed by the Society, Crundulin was it? It's much more superior material than the special steel used for the soldats. But according to my testing, it's nowhere close to being strong enough to support such a big body. Let alone the fact that it blocked a blade made of Zumerium ore. Absolutely. I got through, but yeah. According to Valimar, some special power was help moving the machine.
Very well. If we're lucky, we may even meet the conditions to start it up. Well, the experiment's over, so whatever.
What did they mean by that? I'll research as much as I can with this sample. You should go home today and make sure it can to keep up with your health. That way, we'll be able to get a good data from the test. A test at the Keep. Are we doing it tomorrow? Of course, I've already added it as a mandatory request. I've already counted the students as participants as you requested. Understood. Thank you. I'm busy. Yep, that's gonna be our old schoolhouse. This one is very reminiscent of the first game. Mint sure livened things up around here. Anyway, training at the Keep, I'll need to be extra careful having Yuna and Kurt with me. A bit of Mira. A 50 Mira coin.
Hey there! Didn't realize you were in here.
Hey there, first year. Which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
No. Cruh? Oh,
Oh, did I surprise you?
just Randolph.
Sorry about that. Thanks for picking it up.
Here. Came here to get some coffee, but ended up dropping my change on the floor. I'm just surprised to see how common vending machines have become already. I think they're only common at the branch campus. Could be. Anyway, I gotta go run some errands. I'll see you later. Did you need something from me? I just wanted to talk to you about something. Threw myself in a bed. Wow. Come to think of it, they are kind of similar. I shouldn't bother him. They want me to go to the school entrance. I don't have any bonding points anyway, so... Instructor Rean, are you headed back as well? Kurt. Yeah, I just finished my errands. You done with your club? Yes, we just finished recently. I plan to redormed. I plan to return to the dorm early today and fit in some sword practice. Glad to hear you're working hard. That said, don't forget, you've got Panzer Soldat training and a field exercise next week. Even though you've got a free day tomorrow, don't push yourself too hard. I won't. Very well, Instructor Rean. Well then, excuse me. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Speaking of tomorrow, I might call Class 7 together at some point. Could you keep that in mind just in case? Oh, really? That's fine with me, but for what? It has something to do with the professor. I'll fill you in on the details tomorrow. Yuna and Altina as well. Oh, it's Kurt. And Instructor Rean. Hey Yuna, Altina, are you guys heading back to the dorm as well? Yes, we just happened to run into each other. It's unusual to see you two together. Well, what sort of guy talk were you two having out here alone? Nothing all that important. Don't worry about it. There was just something I had to tell him. Perfect timing though, you see? What sort of steamy secrets do you think the guys are keeping from us, Allie? Unknown, but I do detect some steam in their conversation. However, for the sake of Class 7, I think we should welcome improved relationships no matter the kind. You're right. I just remembered we both have to go shopping. Come on, Allie. I'm not sure I like the look they were giving us. Though I'm glad to see how close the two of them have gotten lately. Me too. Altina's a bit of a special case, but it seems like she started to change little by little. As her classmate, please take care of her. Of course. I got some shopping to do of my own. I'll pass on what you told me to the others. Seems like the students all grew a bit closer after the field exercise. Yuna's still keeping a distance from me, though. All I can do is be patient. That should do it. Head out to the tavern. Oh, is that a... I think that's supposed to be a mirror. Yep. That's still not an easy effect to pull off, but they did it well. There is a special event. Yeah, this is definitely Ash's room. Wait, no, this is Kurt's room. Huh. Getting another look at it? His offhand sword is shorter. Sydney, of course, the Casanova, or the so self-thought Casanova. There's nothing like a bath to revigorate you. I don't really run into many students here, though I suppose there just aren't many in the first place. I wouldn't mind being able to have a real talk with some of them. Oh. Hey Kurt, hope it's alright that I'm in here. Should I come back another time? No, it's fine. Come in. Very well. I see Master Yoon Cafe. I heard the name from your father, but I didn't realize he was your master. From my father, but I didn't realize he was your master. Yeah, he's also known as the Sword Hermit. He founded the 8 Leaves One Blade School, and has trained quite a few swordsmen. But you wouldn't know it from just how friendly and jovial he is. His favorite thing to do was drinking in the hot springs after training. He sounds like the opposite of my father. I suppose one might say the way of the sword has many paths. I think you should go as far as they say each individual swordsman has their own unique path. I'm sure your father, your uncle, and even your brother have their own paths too. Indeed, though the 3 may seem similar at first glance, they're all quite different, though they'll all do have similar physiques. Your physique suits you well. It's pretty close to mine, actually. It's a good body type for swordsmanship that emphasizes speed, which is why you do well with your dual blades. I understand that, but given the nature of the Vander School of swordsmanship... I'm sorry, I went back to that topic again. Oh, don't worry about it. And my bond leveled up. Out to town to get something to eat. I guarantee I'm going to run into someone. And yes, as a matter of fact, the free day is going to be its own episode. I can sort of make out what that says. I see chopped beef. $9. Or 9 mira, I should probably say. Or 900. 1200. Yeah, I can't actually get it to zoom in very well. Soup of the day, chicken noodle, matzo ball, and you can add noodles to any of them. That's a lot of detail for such a simple thing, though that definitely looks like US dollars on the menu. Severed bagel chips. Wait, chopped beef? Sir, oh, appetizers and chopped liver served with bagel crisps.
Now...
Leeks. I'm busy looking at the menu. They didn't have to go that far, but with the little detail, but I like it.
Oh, you're here too, huh?
Randolph, Why, hello there, Randy. Were you at the campus the
Yeah,
whole time?
had to take care of something. You not have dinner yet?
Not yet. I was cleaning up and lost track of time.
Hey, Schwarzer. You're old enough now, right? Want to have a drink with me?
Huh? I mean, he is an adult. He's 19 now. They said he was going to be 20. He said he was... Yeah, he's actually is 20 now. So you were training in the keep.
I figured as long as Shirley and Ouroboros are prancing around, I better shake the rust off the old combat instincts.
You are part of the Red Constellation. I heard the story from someone in Zephyr.
Yep, our groups were the two top dogs in the Jaeger world. Sylphide, last I saw her, she was still just a little girl. She was part of your old Class 7, right?
Yeah. I was surprised by how much smaller and younger than me she was when I first saw her. I didn't realize you two had met before, so eventually you ended up leaving the Jaeger Corps and joining the Crossbell Guardian Force. And after that, you joined Special Support Section.
That's right.
That girl...
Besides our leader,
Elisa
none
was
of us were
talking
actual
to.
police or investigators, though. Just a motley bunch of misfits. But we got along well and made a really good team. Living together, we were almost like family.
I see.
Hey, no need to make that face. Though the SSS is split up now, we're still connected. In our hearts, I mean.
I understand how you feel. Did he happen to mention me, though?
He didn't say who, but he told me someone got him good. Someone dignified and honorable. Yet sad.
I see. Guess he's not a detective for nothing. I'm sorry.
Hey, Schwarzer. When I talked with you after school, you seemed shocked for some reason. I got the impression you mistook me for someone else.
Something about the way you talk kind of reminds me of him. One of my classmates from Class 7. He was a good friend, a fierce rival, and an awful role model. Though when it comes to being a sarcastic slacker, he certainly had
You make
beat.
it sound like I'm one of those too, but I get it now. Schwarzer, I know this might seem like it's out of the blue, but would it be alright if I called you Rean?
What?
And you can call me Randy. Everyone back in Crossbell calls me that. I think I might have unintentionally built up a wall between us. But as long as we both work here at this school, we're comrades. I'm sure my friends would let that much slide.
Randolph. I think I'd built up a wall too. I'm looking forward to working with you,
Me
Randy.
too, Rean. All right then, you can drink more, yeah? The party's just getting started.
Sorry, but I'm still a lightweight when it comes to drinking. I should probably stop here. Well, that was a nice moment. That was pretty tough. I never drank alcohol back when I was a student, but... So, Rean is not a heavy drinker.
You know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh, man. What kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with.
I swear, the things I do for love. All right. You'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
I wish I could have drank with him just once, but I'm sure if he heard me say that, he'd just call me spoiled. Those days were fun. He still has that coin. I couldn't drink with Elliot the other day, but Class 7 is together again. Oh. Machias.
Hey there, Rean. Haven't seen you since February. Yeah, I know it's a little late, but are you good to talk now? You look like you've been out drinking. Maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, you caught me. I just
Well,
got back.
there's nothing wrong with it. We are old enough now, after all. I've gone drinking with some people from work myself. In fact, let's go out together next time we meet up. With the others too, of course.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm guessing you're pretty busy with your work as an inspector.
Oh, it's certainly challenging. I've no doubt your job is the same. Like I thought, this job has shown me the seedy underbelly of the government. Half the time, it's very fulfilling work. The other half, my hands are tied and I'm completely powerless. Well, it's the same for you, right? Ellie had told me about your trip to Sutherland the other day. Movement from Ouroboros, government schemes. It seems things are getting pretty fishy over there.
Yeah, I guess by this point I'm just used to all that stuff. We're leaving for field exercises next week, so hopefully I can figure out more then.
Well, about that, I may actually have a business trip that takes me out there with you.
Seriously? How do you know? I haven't even heard
I
the
got the
location
info
yet.
secondhand, so I can't completely vouch for it. But if it does turn out to be true...
Machias, you coming? If you're here, come out with us. Let's go already.
Reiner, hold on just a minute.
Machias, come on, we're gonna leave without you.
Sorry, I'll call you back later.
No problem. Now tell us where our field exercises are being held tomorrow so we can
Got it.
talk then.
Good night, Rean.
I'm starting to sober up a little. Maybe I'll go take a quick shower before bed.
Here are today's requests.
Alright, let's get to it. Trying to wrap this up so I can go eat something before recording more. The keep, of course. Present whereabouts. I brought a gift for someone but dropped it somewhere and can't for the life of me remember where. Pocket watch repair. Sure. The mayor? Huh. No hangovers for me. And I got a message on the Arcus. Okay. Not right now. Okay, like I said, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails of Cold Steel 3 as we go do some busy work. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off.